Hey y'all, my name's Mary. Thank you for joining me on my very first YouTube video. Today, on my first YouTube video, I'm going to be doing a kind of a vlog style video, and it's going to be kind of a DIY project with my future husband, Christopher. And in this video, you'll see us put together our very first raised garden bed at our new house that we've only lived at for only just a year. And during this year of us living here, we have done a lot of indoor renovations to our house, and for the most part we're almost done. We just have to finish our kitchen, and then our backyard and our front yard are pretty much projects that we need to do. We haven't done any landscaping around our house or anything like that. So this first video is going to be us doing a little fun project out in our backyard, and we are going to be doing our raised garden bed for winter vegetables, and we will be planting 2 different types of vegetables out in the garden for this winter, and you'll see it in our little vlog that we've got coming up. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm really happy that you're watching my first video, and it means a lot to me if you could give me some feedback, because this is my first video. I have a lot to learn, and there are people driving around me. I live in kind of a packed neighborhood. One day hopefully that will be different, but for right now it is what it is. But anyways, yes, just leave me any feedback that you can think of down below, and like if you think it was a good video overall, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. In the future, I hope to post plant related content. So I am a houseplant collector, and I am a biologist by training. Not a plant biologist per se, but for the most part I do understand a little bit about how plants grow. And some other content obviously is DIY, like house related items, and then maybe some vlogs in the future. So yeah, just let me know how you guys like the video. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you joining me for this very first YouTube video. Thank you.
This is Mr. Cat. He's my little toot.
Hey Toot. Mr. Cat.
He sleeps a lot. He's over 10 years old. He's on a diet.
What you doing, Toot? Mr. Cat? Hey, buddy. This is Mommy's first video. Yes? Woo!
That's Christopher. He's amazing. He does everything for me. Not everything, but you know what I mean.
Cat. Come on.
Mr. Cat loves to be outside. He used to be an outside cat
Good
when
kitty
he was a
cat.
little kitty for a while, when I lived with my mom and dad, and we just, you know, had a lot of time outside together.
Guess what? That's a train that we just got stopped by.
I love trains.
We have a fairly pretty yard, except for we do have a lot of mushrooms because of old trees that were removed from the yard. So yeah. This is our garden box, and it has been sitting over here for about a week now, and we are going to set it up today. So we are trying to figure out where exactly we want to put it, and I think we're going to put it right
eventually
here.
We can just build the flower bed, bushes, whatever around it.
We used to have some bushes back here.
What do you think?
I don't remember what they were called,
should we
but
bring it
Christopher
this
ripped them
way
out of the
somewhere?
ground, and now there's nothing but roots over there. So we have a lot of work to do on the landscaping aspect of our yard, but for now we're just going to focus on our first raised garden bed, because that's something fun and exciting, and
we'll get the hose
yeah,
over
that's
here?
what we're going to do. So
Okay, so then if we wanted to expand, we could just put one right here. Okay. Alright, so this is where it'll go then.
Yay. So now we have our landscaping cloth that we got from the store, and we're going to use this as a weed barrier for our garden box. And basically we are using the frame of the garden box to kind of be our rough measuring guide for, you know, laying out the cloth and measuring it appropriately. So, yep, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I'll take extra care to make sure that it's lined up perfectly, even though that is not necessary. I just have a problem with, you know, trying to be perfect, and, you know, sometimes mistakes are okay. So now we're just trying to make sure that it's squared off, and I am using the pins that you buy with the landscaping cloth to kind of fasten the fabric down into the ground. And now Christopher is getting ready to measure off the next piece of fabric that we need to finish out the landscaping fabric needed to cover the bottom of our raised garden bed. Oh. Oh, also we have a lot of roots in our yard, like I said earlier, so sometimes it was hard to put the fabric pins down into the ground, but if I just kind of wiggled it or moved it to a different spot, I could usually find a different place to put it in. But I think Christopher actually ended up nailing that one down with the hammer.
Alright, that one was good.
Is this how you guys do your raised garden beds? Let us know down in the comment section below. So yep, just coming back around with the fabric pins again to make sure that it's all fastened down and secured.
We're just doing this for fun. We're gonna plant broccoli and some cauliflower. And hopefully spinach, if we can find it.
We still haven't found
I
spinach.
think we're a little bit late to the
So yeah, we might not get that this winter, but it's okay.
All 50?
Huh?
Okay.
No, I'm not using all of them. I'm just making sure we get it. These seams kind of, you know, protected a little bit.
So I'm just trying to close up the seams between the two different pieces of fabric, and I was maybe a little direct with Christopher, but that's my personality. You guys will learn. I'm just kind of a direct person, so
Like
that's how it goes.
The thingamabob, whatever it's called. I don't fucking remember.
Well, you gotta film the first bag of dirt.
What? How should I film it? Pour it in.
This is our first bag of dirt into our first ever raised garden bed. Thank you, Christopher, for pouring all the
That
dirt into
is
the garden
some
bed for us.
Dork ass dirt. It's gonna be perfect.
All good.
How many bags of dirt was it? It was like 4 bags of dirt total that went into the raised garden bed. So yeah, we had 4 total bags of the garden soil, and we got a rake and just kind of smoothed it out. Mainly Christopher did all the work. He did all the work for the most part. But anyways, so yeah, we have some trash that we had to pick up, and you know, I pretty much took care of that stuff while Christopher put the dirt in the garden bed, but that's okay. That's how we work. He always does like the harder thing, and I do like the easier side of things, you know. And then I come in the end and, you know, make it look better and help him make a good final product, so. here are the starter plants that we're going to plant, and we're almost done smoothing out the dirt. Also, just so you guys are aware, we do live in Southeast Georgia, so it's still nice and warm during the daytimes here. It is getting a little cool at night, down into the 50s, but for the most part, you know, we're able to wear shorts and flip-flops still during the day. But yes, we are a little late to our winter crop planting, but this is just for fun. Like I said earlier, this is not like to be, you know, setting records or anything. We're literally just trying to learn something new with each other and, you know, have a hobby that we can do together. And we do enjoy growing things. It seems like we've kind of been growing some random plants here and there this summer, so this is going to kind of be our little project for the winter time. So these starter plants we got from our local seed and feed shop, and they are 2-inch starter plants with very well developed root systems. They should have been planted a long time ago, but you know, we're gonna save them now today. So you'll see me organize these guys. I'll try to make it perfect, but I went out there today and it doesn't look perfect, you guys. It's pretty not symmetrical. Some of the lines are crooked, but that's okay because like I said, this is not like for perfection. It's our first raised garden bed, like Christopher just said. Exactly. So yeah. So we're lining them up and we're gonna put them in, and you'll see what happens next.
Oh, I forgot. We're not going like down into some real dirt. I was like trying to go down into the freaking weed barrier.
Well, if we see a weed there, we know that happened.
So yeah, we're just trying to dig a hole for the starter plants to just put them in carefully and pat them in nice and firmly, but not too firm. You know, I'm not squishing the root systems up or anything, but we're just trying to get them in there nice and secured. And I'm kind of a perfectionist, like I said before, so, you know, I'm just going to take my sweet time and try to make it look as neat as possible, even though that's not really important. And then Christopher comes in with the cauliflower that we also purchased, and he's getting that arranged so I can also get those planted in the same pattern. So in all we have 6 broccoli plants and 6 cauliflower plants that went into this garden box. How big was it, Christopher? It's a 4x4 garden box, so a pretty big space. It's not super big, obviously, but this is just the size that we wanted to start out with, something easy and manageable, and we don't want this to become a burden on us. Obviously, this is to be fun, so yeah, that's what we ended up getting, and Christopher's going to water it, and we're going to clean up all the trash, and yep, that's how it ended up being. Let us know what you guys have going on in your winter gardens, you know.